Excuse me, rocking with your boy Czarr, all rights reserved. Had to get pat down randomly because I fit a description, but you know how I rock. Same old thing, same old stuff. Making moves regardless. Now, I have a question. Now, let's talk about it. There's a very, very interesting thing going on right now. And part of what the interesting part of it is that was XxxTentacion hunted by a cult? Now, I know that we hear a lot of different things. We heard many stories that had to do with cult activities, cult-related situations. But was XxxTentacion hunted by a cult? Now, what was the nature of this cult he was hunted by? And what actually was occurring to put him in this situation? Well, let me be honest with you. CommenterNation, I have information that is very disturbing that I know no one has recently or has had. Now, why is this so vital? Well, it's vital for a couple of reasons. Number one, if you understand how the occult works, you'll see the devious nature and how it could have been placed on taking his life. If you understand how these factors combine to work in unison, you'd know the overall tone of how these type of things work. Now, what is most credible about the information is that I've now made my sources freelance. What do I mean by the freelance source theory that I've developed? It means that the sources I deal with are not like you think they are, okay? They work in a much more serious manner. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say it. The serious manner in which they work is in debt to them violating him without having to be present. And by that, they know who I'm talking about and they know who there are. You see, I've made many different connections, many people that are close, far, near, and I began to understand the methodology on how the occultist system works. Let's just throw this out there. Who has the pentagram under their bed? No, let's get a little bit deeper. Who is fishing? Now, I'm not saying fishing with a rod. Who's fishing? Phishing energy off of the lost items of XxxTentacion. Who's doing that? And if you think about this objectively, it will begin to develop a picture for you to understand the true nature of what was going on. Okay? And it's dark and it's a sick thing. And there's more to it. You know, there's so much to it that a lot of people, when it comes out, it's going to really shake everything up. It's going to really shake things up. And people are really not going to understand it. But I'm telling you, there was darker means. Didn't I tell you there was a darker means to the situation? Oh, let's do this. Who was hanging around them that practice these dark arts normally and were avid practitioners of it? By that, I mean they were really ingrained and skilled at practicing these type of arts in order to infer energy that would destroy, not to help, but destroy. Somebody was a practitioner. I sensed it all over you. I sensed it, and that's why I mentioned things a certain way. Now I know who it is, but I want to see if you guys can understand it. Was XxxTentacion linked and surrounded by occult members that were part of a greater scheme to use him for their own benefit? If we look at it this way, the setup is just the tip of the iceberg. Did he separate himself from people because he knew they were doing things he did not believe in? He did not co-sign or he didn't rock with. That makes it more interesting. Let alone, what was it that kept him from speaking about it? Were there other individuals that were giving threats his way because he wouldn't rock with that? Or were they saying, oh, it's okay, man, do your thing, but they really had hatred in their hearts for him? Who was this? If this is the case, who was actually involved in doing this? I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. I had to tell him to his face. You know, I ain't have no issue with the one officer walking up to me, asking me, questioning me. You know, we could talk. But then the second one comes up trying to get his own information. Come on, dog. You're overstepping your boundaries. And I told you, you're prejudiced, and I could see it. And I looked you in your eyes. You're prejudiced. Said, go ahead. Yo, Minnie Mouse that walked up was about up, wearing his full uniform up to my chin. Go ahead with that. You're up to my chin, and you're like 5 foot. You're the height. My girl's taller than you. You're a joke. My girl's taller than you. Come on. What you thought you come up like you were up to my chin? What are you coming up to do? You define individuals that wear the uniform to act tough. You define it. Because I know you're really a sissy. I looked you in your, I know sissies like you. I know people that are fake. I guarantee you I'm far from that. Fake. How am I fake? You're fake wearing a fake uniform because you're a Minnie Mouse. Go back out to the country, dummy. What are you talking about? You're the type of dude who no one knows. You're just around here and you ride out to the country in silence. Who? Let me see you with a girl. Let me see you out with a girl. Come on. Coward. Try to walk up because he's there. Why'd you walk up on your own? He's like, oh, let me bring this black cop with me. You walk up on your own. What you doing? What you talking about? Passing out fake money. Czarr pass out fake money. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? No, you're dumb. Fake money? Fake money, huh? You're dumb. Get out of here with that. That's brush my shoulders off. Fake money. Is anything fake about CommenterNation? Nothing's fake about it. And the things in the future that could be exposed about stuff you and your buddies specifically did, your buddies on the backside, that after work you guys go and do. Come on. Who's fake? What is he talking about? See, you're the type of little dude that gets the ish slapped out of him. And you go to pull your gun like, ah! Because you're a coward. You just get the ish slapped out you. Stop being dumb. Be a man. Be a man. And didn't I say you're prejudiced to your face? Do I look like I play around? Y'all know who I am. I don't know who y'all are. Y'all know who I am, though. Stop playing with me. I know how to deal with racists. I told you. Stop playing with me. And the universe rocks with me. You stupid? You dumb? You must be dumb. You must be dumb. Czarr need a weapon? Why? Why would I need a weapon when I could punch you in your mouth and half your jaw would collapse? It'd be like punching a child. He was the height of a child. That's who you let into the force nowadays? Who does he know? Whose butt is he licking? Let's be real. That's a fact. And it's always been that way. And I keep it real no matter what constitutes. That's the difference between me and a lot of other YouTubers you see. See, that's the difference. And it's soon going to change. Because I have the whole setup ready. See, that's the beauty of it. The whole setup is together. And when everything gets perfected, everybody's going to learn their lesson. See, it's the thirst of power that takes people out of the ordinary. It's their thoughts, their minds, going to a different place that takes you to that next level. Was there a cult that was literally after him? Was there a cult? Was there some type of occult knowledge that was being used as a basis to encircle and ensue pain to gain energy in reverse for the people that were preying on him? Was he being preyed on? Yes, I have knowledge that. Was he being preyed on and made a victim without knowing it? All it would take is a few items that are familiarized to that person to put things into effect. Was this being done on Tentacion? I have information that leads to this very thought. And it's sad because I got more people that I'm going to collaborate information with to put the cap on the drink. The drink of understanding, to open your mind to the knowledge that I'm trying to kick to you. I have this verified, yes. We have some serious stuff we're going to be talking about in the near future. That's just the tip of the iceberg, guys. Who had that mark under their bed? Who had that weird sign under their bed? All rights reserved.